Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Programming Duniya. Today I am going to discuss about the async await in C#. This is a very important topic during the programming because right now everyone are going to discuss about the asynchronous programming. So today I will discuss about the async await and how it is differ from the TPL and also the parallel programming. So async await we can use to the asynchronous program without creating a new thread. This is the one of the very good advantage of async await. But in case of the TPL and also parallel programming, in the TPL we are going to create a new thread. In the parallel programming we are using to the different core in the CPU. So these are the things we are using. But in the case of the async await, we are using to the main thread for do the asynchronous programming. Here you can see async await keyword don't cause any additional thread to be created. So what is the async actually? Async method turn into the method async which allow to await keyword in the body. So with the help of the async await, we can do the asynchronous programming. When the await keyword is applied, it is suspended the calling method and yield control back to the caller. That means once you are going to use to the await keyword using to the calling the particular method, then they are going to return yield your control back to the particular main thread to the caller and also wait to complete the respective task. So respective method. So this is the way how we can use to the async await. So don't get confused much more. I will explain you with the programming where you can get the more clarity about how we can use to the async await. And few more things I want to explain you here before we can jump to the programming. So await can only use to inside the async method. So if you want to use await, then await method should be the async, otherwise it will not work. So async await both are the required to do the parallel programming. So now we can jump to the code where we can get the more clarity how we can use to the async await. So here I am going to create an example. So in the example we can see we have a two method, one for the print integer and one for the print character. So if without async await, if I want to do the parallel programming, asynchronous program, what we can do? We can use to the create a TPL thread. So in the TPL we can create a two thread, one for the async print integer, one for the async print character. So both will run simultaneously and we can get the output. But here we are going to create a two thread. But if we can use to the async await, we can in the async await we will have only one thread and we can do the same output. And so async await we can use for the long running processes. So here also we can see like if we are using to async await, here this is the async method, and like if we take the 1 second, right now it is the 500 millisecond. If it is taking to the 1 second, then we have to wait for the 10 seconds. Then this operation will perform if we are using to the synchronous programming. But in case of the asynchronous programming, you should not wait. Once you are going to wait for 1 second, then the same 1 second you can utilize main thread to print this output. So the same thread will work for here and work for here. Once it will go for the wait, so the same time they will execute this thread. So now I am going to show the with the example. So we have a two method. So we have one more method which is calling to the async print integer using await, and async print character method we are using to await. So with the help of the await, you can understand this is yield the control back to the caller. So here what is happening, once you are calling this method async main, then it will call to the await async print integer. When it will going to await here, then it will going to return to the this method, and it will going to return to the this method. Then what are the time they are going to wait for it, they will utilize this time to the print the character, and this will not run until it will not get completed. And same thing here, main thread will not get run, like not print this output until this will not get completed. So await are doing two things. One, yield the control back to the caller, and second, await the task to complete. The two things we are using by help of the await. Don't get confused. Okay. So yield the control back to the caller, and same thing they are doing. Wait for the operation to get completed. Here I will show you example. I'm going to run this program already. So main thread started. Now you can see I'm calling to this print integer. Here I'm going to call. This is going to print 0 thread wait. The same time you can see ABC output is going to print. Now I'm going to do the F5. You can see the output. So the here 0 ABC will run 1 J 2 E 3. So here you can see we are getting the output in the both integer and the character. So here asynchronous programming is doing, and what one thing you have noticed here, like main thread end, it will not get executed till this method will not get completed. Here you can see J is completed here, then we can get the output of main thread end. He's not waiting for the 9 like integer print because of we are not using to the await here. So that main thread will get complete end. So now I can do some more so that you can get have better clarity. Okay, if in case I am using to await here, then what happens? In that case, what happened? Let's see. In that case, what happened? Like here, I'm going to await. That means it will hold the thread. It here we can call to the await. Then it will going to call here. But due to the await, it will not allow to run the process, the main thread to the below of the code. So it will work like a synchronous programming. You can see. I'm going to F5. Here you can see you can get the output of 0, 1, 2, 5, 9. Then you can get the output ABCD, async method, and then you can see the ABCD. So whenever we are using to the asynchronous programming, na, we should take care on that part. Even we are using to async await, but still we are using to synchronous programming. So we should know how we can use to the asynchronous programming. So now I am going to give some more example here also. Like here also I am not going to complete. So what happened in that case? So in that case it will not, once it will get called, then it will going to return here. Then character will going to print start. Then again it will go wait for the task dot delay. Then again it will going to return here because of there no await, so it will not wait. Then it will call to the main thread. If I am not going to read the line, then main thread will be end. The output will not get completed. Let's see. F5, you can see 0A, main thread end. We have print 0, then A, then again main thread. It will not hold anything because of we are not using the await. Okay. So if we want to same thing, but like we want to parallelly run this thread and also we want to doing some other operation, but we want to complete these things before main thread will end. So let's see what we can do. Like I can take the one more example. Like I'm going to the for each, I just copy paste, and here I'm going to print 100 1002, yeah, maybe 9902 1000. Okay, so I'm going to print here I. Then what happened? Three things will run. This will run, this will run, and also this will run. Okay, here I'm going to create here T2, here T1. Then before the main thread, the T1 and T2 should be get completed. T1 dot, even also we can use to the await T1 and also await T2, and also we can use to the, if we want to get the output, so here we can get the output. Right now it's a task, so we are not going to return. So we are not using. Okay. And also we can use to the T1 dot result. Okay. So let's show you something. Now you can see the different output. Right now, this thread will, sorry, this method will run. This method parallelly will run, and also we can get this output. Let's see. Here you can see 0A. This is the asynchronous method. This is the asynchronous. Now it's synchronously run because of there no async method is there, no thread is run. So now you can get the directly output. Then after the asynchronous method are continuously running. Once all asynchronous method will run done, then we can get the output of async and main thread end because of using to the await. So these are the things we can use. Even also, I want to show something. One second. T1 dot run synchronously if you want to run the synchronously, and also we can wait. So wait for the task to complete the execution with specified number of milliseconds. Okay. So these are the things we can use to the async await. I hope is it clear to you what we are going to discuss about async await and how we can use to the async await. With the help of the async await, how we can achieve the parallel programming, sorry, asynchronous programming. Thank you so much. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.